The Wi-Fi hotspot here in the Philippines. This little birthday room here. I'll give you a peek at just kind of where I'm at. So this is kind of a downtown area. There's a couple of cell phone towers around here, so Wi-Fi should be good. I wanted to cover this project. I've been researching since January. I think there's a lot of innovation behind this project and a lot of potential. And basically the branding, everything that kind of makes the project go is Richard Hart. And he's a, if you've been in crypto a while, you probably know who Richard Hart is. He's been a pretty prominent thought leader in the crypto space. I've learned a lot just kind of listening to a lot of his streams and listening to his perspectives on a lot of different topics. And this is his project, and I think that it offers a lot of different things that we haven't quite seen in the crypto space. A lot of things that, a lot of problems that that are inherent with crypto, such as energy-intensive mining. They're branding. He's kind of branding this trustless interest aspect to it. When you first kind of dive into Bitcoin Hex, it can kind of be a little bit overwhelming because it's a little bit different than a lot of the other crypto projects that are out there. But I think what I kind of wanted to do is, I'm not really going to dive too deep into a lot of the technical aspects of the project. I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of an overview, and I'm going to swing back and do some more follow-up videos on this and cover this a little bit more in depth. But there's a lot of interesting aspects to it. I've been in the Telegram, and there's a lot of interesting conversations going on in there as well. So there's a couple of different infographics. So like, if you're just looking to get involved in this project, basically the way it's going to work is you're going to need to claim. So I thought this was kind of good little infograph. So if you're holding one Bitcoin, you're going to get 10,000 hex. And the way it kind of works is you're going to be entering this pool, this staker pool, and that is, there's a lot of game theory behind the staker pool. And the longer that you're staking, the higher your rewards are going to be. There's a couple of different infographics on that. This is kind of a comparison between the inflation with Bitcoin and Hex. So it's a little bit of a different dynamic with this project. So there's I think, like, if you're looking at this from like a simplistic standpoint, like you just want to make money, and you're wanting to get in. First of all, it's going to be free for those Bitcoin holders that want to get in and claim. And the way this is going to work, it's going to launch probably in about 45 to 50 days or so. These are the types of projects you want to get into early. The staking element, I think it's still a little bit up for decision, but it's going to be between 1 day and a week. So you'd be able to stake for a week. You'd be able to get some rewards by staking for that week, and the longer that you're able to lock into this project, the better it's going to pay out. If you're you can stake for up to 50 years, I think is the max. And if you decide to pull out, like there's a penalty behind that. There's also whale penalties that are built into this. So you're not going to have a situation with like some of the Bitcoin forks where you had big pools of holders in crypto. They were able to dump on certain projects by holding a bunch, waiting for the price to come up. Like the Mt. Gox situation was an example. There's addresses that have been built into this that are blocked. Different addresses for various reasons that are not going to be able to participate in this project. So there's a lot of really interesting elements to it, and I'm not really going to be able to fully cover everything. But this is, I think, going to be a very interesting project once it launches. I don't think anyone really knows how it's going to how the market's going to react to a project like this as it launches. But the intention of it is for the price to go up, and that is the main dynamic behind this this particular project. And I think that there's also a lot of potential for other projects to build on top of this once you have something like this. It is going to run on the Ethereum network. It has some similarities to different projects from a referral standpoint. If you're in the kind of the smart contract space, a lot of the referral aspects are very similar, and right now it has a 20% referral rate for like this initial period. There's going to be, I believe there's going to be something a little bit different once the staking period is over with. So you have an initial, once it launches, it's going to be a 50-week period that's going to gradually decrease in time the rewards that you would get by staking, or not, well, by claiming. So there's the branding behind it, I think, is really cool. Like I just have like a little Telegram group where I've been kind of like putting like some different notes of just some different things like I pulled from the group. And there's I like the this is kind of recent, like the kind of the 3-tiered hexagonal logo. It used to be referred to as Bitcoin Hex. It's going to be dropping the Bitcoin name, being much simpler, shorter. It has a lot of interesting elements behind the branding behind that. So there's a lot to like about this project, and there's a lot of intricacies to it. Like one of the things that I think that came up recently is, you know, the interest in this situation is being held or is being paid out to the stakers. So if you're like, one of the branding was behind it was like you're becoming like the Fed, like the Federal Reserve, by each person that is staking. You're in a sense, you're collecting the interest on the project behind people that are staking in this project. So I think the memes are awesome. So I put two links. So the one is the link to the HEX Telegram group, and there's also a memes group, which like I can pull up some of this stuff. Like it's been growing. There's been a lot more people that have been kind of getting involved. There's some smart people that are getting involved with this project, but the memes have been great. There's always some great entertainment in here. But Richard is very active in all of these different groups. So if you have questions, like, you can get in there. Although I think he's also getting fairly annoyed because like a lot of people are asking a lot of the same types of questions. But there's you know, really the branding behind it right now is you know, is Richard. And I think we're going to see more YouTubers starting to get into this. There's already been several prominent YouTubers that have made mention of it. I think as we get closer to the launch period and kind of when this is going to roll out, we'll see more people kind of talking about it and giving some updates. I think there's still a little bit of confusion behind you know, how this is going to you know, how this is going to get rolled out, because not everything is really finalized yet. There was a this is a little bit of a timeline. So it still needs to go through audit. So it's still got some time for you to get into this project. You know, it's going to take, you know, roughly 2 to 3 weeks to go through the audit phase, and then you've got you know, the snapshot, the launch. So I think you know, it's still maybe like a month and a half away. But I think there's a lot of cool aspects to this project. So I'm interested to kind of hear, you know, some of people's thoughts about it. About Discord, you not have Discord? I don't get in my Discord as much. Yeah, trying to increase my Bitcoin, but losing quite a bit on the Tron dApps. Like, I'm you know, I've been wrecked by a lot of the earnings platforms. Have not gone pretty well lately. A lot of them are getting hit hard. You know, I was hoping to collect, you know, some Bitcoin to be able to kind of partake in this project. You can earn in this project even if you don't have Bitcoin though, by marketing it, by getting behind it and explaining it. There's not a whole lot of YouTubers that are out there right now that are explaining. I think part of it, there's a little bit of a learning curve for people to get involved with a project like this. It's not like a lot of the other crypto projects in the space, but yeah, I mean, I pretty much just kind of wanted to do a little bit of an overview, you know, of this project. I didn't want to stay on too long. I'm going to do some more updates with this. There's some of the different elements, like the staker pool is, I think, something that it takes a little bit. Takes a little bit if you're really kind of wanting to dive in and try and figure out like strategy. I think like that was one of the biggest things I was trying to figure out was, you know, I mean, obviously, like, you know, staking for longer is going to pay better, but I think we're still going to have to see how the market's going to react when this launches. If you're looking at like the top 10 cryptocurrencies, there's, you know, kind of the use case behind them. I think that there's a lot of there's a lot of potential for this to rival a lot of the top cryptocurrencies in the space in terms of what it offers, in terms of kind of replacing a lot of the stores of values. And if you're looking at like the main website, like this is one of the kind of the aims of this, you know, gold as a store of value, offshore banking, you know, credit cards, and certificates of deposit. This is kind of like the first certificate of deposit, high interest savings account on the blockchain. So there's this is a good video right here that kind of does a little bit of an overview of the project. So this is kind of the pool. If you're kind of looking at how this is going to work, so you can see it kind of has a the pool is very different depending on the people that stake. So some of the advantages over Bitcoin and some of the things that some of the advantages that a project like this has over something like Bitcoin, and kind of how this is different. But so I encourage you guys to kind of check it out. I still got some time. There's so I'll probably do some videos like as I kind of learn more and dive a little bit deeper into this project, and kind of explain it better. I know I'm probably not explaining it the best, and some of it is I'm still trying to kind of wrap my head around some of the different elements in terms of being able to explain it to other people. You know, I feel like I have a good understanding of it kind of when I'm listening to Richard explaining it, or even some of the people in some of the Telegram groups. But there's still a little bit of a learning curve behind this project. So, but it is fairly simple. Like if you're just looking to get in and claim, you know, I did a video. What was it like? When I was in Manila, probably about a week or so ago, on cybersecurity. And the main wallet, if you're just looking to, you're just wanting to kind of drop some crypto or some Bitcoin in here and claim, is the Electrum wallet. So this is going to be like your probably one of the better wallets to be if you're looking to claim. There's other wallets that have the signature feature where you'd be able to claim. I was kind of diving a little bit into some of the wallet features of some of these different aspects, so I need to kind of catch back up on that. So I've been learning quite a bit about this aspect, because I haven't really been like the biggest Bitcoin, you know, person. It was you know, I think that there was a lot more opportunity for gains in some of the other projects, especially a lot of the Ethereum-based projects, because there was a lot more flexibility and innovation that was behind some of those projects. However, not all of them have done that well. And there has been some talks of including Ethereum, since it is going to be on the Ethereum blockchain as an Ethereum-based smart contract, that Ethereum holders would also be able to claim as well. So there's been some talks about that. I'm not really sure like what the word is on that. So basically, if you had like 1 Bitcoin, you'd be able to claim like 10,000 10,000 hex. If you had, it was like 1 Ethereum, like I can't remember what the numbers were, but if you had like 1 Ethereum, maybe you'd be able to claim like 1,000 hex. So I don't think that's been finalized either. But yeah. Where can you buy HEX coins? I think the HEX coins are going to be available once it launches. There's enough people that know about this project. I think that I think it's going to be listed on several different exchanges, you know, as it gets rolled out and as it gets released. But no word yet as to where it's going to be listed. But I think it's I think it's you know, as interest increases in a project like this, I think people are going to be wanting to list it on different exchanges. But there's some elements behind that. It can be expensive if you're looking to list on some of these different exchanges. But been in Manila, been here for a while. We should link up. Yeah. I'm about hour and a half away from Manila. I head into the city probably every month or two to renew my visa and my girlfriend's visa. But anyways, that's about it for me. Like I said, I'll circle back around and do some more updates on this and some more overviews of this project. I like it. I think that it's got a lot of potential, and still learning more about it. So, all right, appreciate y'all staying online. Catch you guys on the next one.